Hey there, entrepreneurs and business owners. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Before you hit the gas pedal on the franchise freeway, there are some crucial questions that you should consider. So grab your coffee and buckle up. Today, we're diving into the world of franchising, uncovering the key questions that could make or break your franchise journey.
Awesome, Brian. I'm excited for today's video. As a franchise consultant myself, representing hundreds of franchises, there's this huge difference between a successful business and then a successful franchise. And I don't think, unless you're really in depth in the franchising world, people just don't necessarily understand what goes into a successful franchise system. And as a candidate, you're going through the process, you're evaluating all these different franchises. Today with the internet research, these candidates have a lot of education. They have a lot of knowledge. They're going to look at your competitors. They're going to break down the industry. So if you're not investing in the proper infrastructure to really be the best of the best, for the candidates I represent, it's just hard to recommend something like that. So Brian, I'm excited for today's episode for a business to, they're considering franchising. They're in the early stages. They've had some success as a business. Now they're potentially looking for those next steps. What would, maybe like 3 big questions for a business owner as they're considering franchising and maybe seeing, is franchising the path for growth for me?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of factors that might make somebody think, do I want to grow my business at all? And when you've decided yes, okay, I want to franchise my business, right? And that's where SMB Franchise Advisors come in. It's all we've done for the last 15 years, over 500 brands, helping people feel good about what you're building, what others become a part of, and to teach you how to be a franchisor and when you want to grow your business as a franchise system. So this is one that's near and dear to our hearts, Josh, and I know you and I have this conversation all the time. I think that, the 3 things to focus on about should you franchise your business, right? The first is, are you ready to give up some control? The benefits of having partners in your brand as your franchisees is that you don't have to deliver some of the things on the ground that today you do when you run your corporate store, right? An independent owner as a franchisee becomes a part of your system to do some of those things. Very clearly outline what they are, very clearly outline what you'll support them with from a brand perspective and all the things that you've learned along your business journey. But you've got to let them figure it out, right? You've got to work with them and coach them and guide them along that journey. So if you're ready to give up some control to grow, franchising could be a great choice for you. The second, of course, is, dollars to donuts. Can I afford to franchise my business? And we tell folks in the first year, you can think about spending about $100,000 for that research and development cost. That's, some attorneys that are going to need to help you who just work with franchisors. That could be brokers and sales networks, people to help you grow when you're ready and legal to sell franchises to business buyers, and folks like us at SMB who along the way are helping you to create these tools and resources, the pools that you need of not only knowledge and maybe even investment capital, but really kind of grow through the cycle of your brand as you start to become a system and not just a standalone brand. And the third thing, we talked about control and we talked about dollars. The third thing is, the core of the business, right? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to do something new? Franchising, even though it's your business and it's your brand and you know it very well, right? Franchising it becomes a different way to grow and you start a new business called the franchise company, right? And so in your brand, are you ready to make time not working in your business every day, but working on your business, really growing it, having a strategic vision, having a plan? The only thing I ever promise, going to be errors, there's going to be mistakes. As you grow, you go back and fix them, right? You change, you constantly evolve in your business and in life, right? So when we see these things and we think, okay, am I ready today to do this? I tell folks a lot too, it's kind of like having kids. You might never be ready, right? But if you feel like these 3 things line up where I can afford the cost that I think it works to do the research and development, to really build the first franchise system that my brand will be, I am willing to give up some control. I have some people who, in my mind would be great franchisee personas, right? The kind of person I want as a partner in my business. We can work on how to, bring those people in with you and give them the big warm hug and have those early adopters in your brand from a B2B perspective start to get involved. And then, of course, do you have the time? Do you have the energy to say, yes, I'm really intentional about this. I want to grow, and this is the way I want to do it.
Brian, that's fascinating. I think those are all really, really great points as someone considering whether they want to franchise their business. And I really like point number 3 about, you have the core of your business. You need to develop the systems, the infrastructure, but is that founder ready to learn? And oftentimes it, relates to the point number 1 with the founder willing to give up some of their control. They've invested almost maybe some of their whole life towards that business. It's their heart and soul of the business, giving up control and then being ready to learn something totally different is like a whole new ball game, and something as a franchise broker, that's what we're evaluating in these different businesses. Do they have that franchise specific experience? Because you can have the coolest business idea in the world, but when I look at the CEO, the CMO, the COO, and none of them have any franchise specific experience, no franchise specific people are brought into the business, it raises some huge red flags because, you don't know what you don't know, I think is kind of like the great point that we're kind of learning here. And, Brian, expansion can be a lot of fun, but it also comes with a lot of risk as well. And with a business, their job is to help assess, mitigate these risks, and then make a decision for the long-term growth of the future. So if a business, they're starting to think about these different questions, where would be the best place to find more information, start to dissect whether franchising is potentially the path for them, private equity that we alluded to, but what should a business start to do? What are like the resources that are available?
Yeah, look, take all the resources that are available and really understand where they come from, right? Who the people are behind the brands, Josh, as you alluded to. That's important at the lawyer level, the consultant level. That's important all the way down to you as your business and you're growing your business. So make sure to contact us at SMB on our website. We spend all day talking about this and helping folks like you grow your business. It's a privilege, and our channel here kicking off to share more insights as well as all our other social media platforms. We look forward to getting to know you.
Awesome. Well, it's really all about the relationship with us. So I'm excited. Check out the website, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment, subscribe. Help out the algorithm. We're looking forward to helping you and your business get to that next level.
Thanks, everybody.